Hello everyone and welcome to a special Encounters USA. Today we have a mysterious story about a missing Air Force general who disappeared, and that story is developing into what the military and journalists are calling a national security crisis. The headline reads, "Hundreds of New Mexico locals are asked to turn over home security in search for a missing retired Air Force general and UFO expert." The story is by Anna Young, and it was published on March 10th, 2026 in the New York Post. Over 600 New Mexico residents have been alerted by authorities to hand over their home security footage as the bizarre disappearance of a retired Air Force general and a UFO expert enters its 11th day. Investigators contacted the Albuquerque homeowners to gather the home camera footage and further information in an effort to track down William Neil McCasland, age 68, who vanished without a trace from his home on February 28th, according to the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office. Investigators have contacted more than 600 homeowners in the neighborhood near Mr. McCasland's residence to request security camera footage or other information, a police spokesperson told the New York Post. However, to date, no sightings have been reported. Local authorities working alongside the FBI said they've received dozens of tips in the missing persons case, although none have yet to bear any fruit. While no tips have resulted in a confirmed sighting of the missing general or led directly to Mr. McCasland's location, investigators are continuing to follow up on every piece of information they receive. The cops further said McCasland left his phone behind when he mysteriously disappeared on foot from his home. Authorities have issued a silver alert for the retired general, but an investigative journalist warned that this case amounts to much more than a missing senior citizen. The journalist is actually calling it a grave national security crisis. This is a man with some of the most sensitive secrets of the United States in his head, journalist Ross Coulthart said in the latest edition of his Reality Check podcast. Coulthart added McCasland possesses deep knowledge about what the U.S. government might be hiding regarding extraterrestrials and their technology. The timing is screechingly relevant. The fact that General Neil McCasland has disappeared off the face of the earth is a grave national security crisis for the United States of America. His disappearance came just days after President Trump announced in a Truth Social post that he was directing the Department of Defense to prepare the release of files related to UFOs and extraterrestrial life. During his military career, McCasland headed up research at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, a role in which he oversaw classified space weapons programs. According to Coulthart, this base near Dayton, Ohio, is rumored to be in possession of extraterrestrial debris, allegedly from UFO hotspot Roswell, New Mexico. Anyone with information about McCasland is encouraged to text BCSO to 847-411. Call the Sheriff's Missing Persons Unit at 505-468-7070 or upload information through the Community Connect link. Okay, so what's going on in New Mexico? Well, first of all, we know that New Mexico is the site of the famous atomic bomb testing grounds from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. And of course, as we mentioned earlier, we also know about the famous Roswell crash in New Mexico. But lately, there has been even more mysterious or paranormal related activity discovered in New Mexico related to the home of the deceased actor Gene Hackman. In a stunning video, a secret entranceway was found in Hackman's home that led to a long underground tunnel that must be at least 100 years old. Now, what's the purpose for that tunnel and who built it? Was it for use by humans or was it for use by somebody else? We all know the area around New Mexico and Arizona is also famous for the Dulce base and for such things as the sightings of skinwalkers, dogman, Bigfoot, and of course an abundance of UFO activity. So why now? What's going on now? Why is it that when the U.S. government, specifically Donald Trump, demanded that the government release its files on extraterrestrial life, that this famous general who seems to have all of the information suddenly goes missing? Do you think it was the government that took him? Do you think it was another government that took him? Or do you think it was maybe even the aliens who took him? Let me know what you think. Put your ideas in the comment section because there's a lot more to look at down in Mexico, and I think we've just touched the tip of the iceberg, or at least mesa, as it were. So, if you're trying to uncover some of the information in this mystery about this missing Air Force general, or if you're out looking for aliens, Bigfoot, or Dogman, don't forget what we always say at Encounters USA, and that is always watch your back.